It's my pleasure now to introduce Mr. John Caparo. John is the president of the International Aeronautic League, and John has a presentation to make.
Thank you, Gary. First, I'd like to thank everyone and thank especially the National Balloon Museum for inviting me here today, and thank Gary and Becky for allowing me to honor Ed as the leader of the International Aeronauts League. The League's really an infant balloon organization. It was founded to provide a place on the World Wide Web for all balloonists, all lighter-than-air aficionados, whether they be pilots, crew members, or just fans of ballooning. So I'm enthused because so many people have helped us get our start. People like Ed, Joe and Sherry Kittinger, Don Picard, and many others, including Bertrand Picard, Greg Winker, some local Indianola folks, Corey Bloom and Jim Frome have been instrumental in getting us on our way. Brent Stockwell, Bob Walagunda, Bill Armstrong, Bill Hughes, Glenn Moyer, who's given us a lot of publicity, Mickey Killingsworth, who's been just great, and folks in England like Eric Moore, Dave Temple, and a former guy from England, Julian Knott. Also, the historian Charles Coulson Gillespie from Princeton University has helped us quite a bit, and I'm very appreciative for that. The last person I'd mention is our honorary chairperson, and that's the fantastic Christine Kalakuka. She's been a very, very big supporter of what we're doing. I'd like to also thank the 1,000 pilots, crew members, and fans who have joined the International Aeronauts League. In our close to 3-year history, that's, I think, a pretty good number of folks who are interested and enthusiastic about what we're doing. And again, coming together on something like the World Wide Web. I'm very grateful for that. At the same time, the hearts and minds of our 1,000 members were focused on Ed Yost in October 2005, the 45th anniversary of Ed's first controlled flight using the airborne heater. It was decided at that time that we should honor Ed in a great and traditional way. The League struck a medal in Ed's honor and also to honor all new pilots. The medals I'll present today represent Ed in multiple ways. As a scientist, which I think he has stated today he most wants to be known as an adventurer, as an aeronaut, and as a historian. Therefore, in honor of those 4 areas, I'm going to present him with a gold, silver, bronze, and nickel medallion. These have been designed by Jacob Steimer, an artist from Austin, Texas, who couldn't be with us today, but you could see his work on the poster out in the lobby as well as on the medallions themselves, which are available for sale in the museum store, the bronze version of the medallion, and that donation that you make will go directly and 100% to the Balloon Museum. I keep wanting to say the Balloon Museum. I think we all know Ed's work as what I would call as an adventurer. You know, the Channel Champ, the Catalina race that he mentioned, the flight of the Silver Fox, and his designs for the record flights of Joe Kittinger, for the Anderson group that flew the Atlantic, for Nick Piantinada and his record-breaking flight, and a legion of other sport balloonists. But we'll also need to recognize him for his great contributions to the science, the work with Nobel laureates like Dr. Kashiba in cosmic ray research, in addition to the work that he did with the Tyros project, validating the accuracy of those global weather, those temperatures around the world. Just unbelievable work, and we can ask Ed more about that as well in a little bit. In the years to come, perhaps declassification of some of the other work that Ed has done will reveal aspects of things that we'd all be interested in, and things that have made him a model American and the father of modern hot air ballooning. To me, the Latin phrase acta virum probant sums Ed up. Acta virum probant means actions prove the man. So I want to say thank you to Ed, and I'd like to present him with these medallions if he has a moment to come up and accept them. While Ed makes his way up, one of the things I also want to do is mention at the end we will be giving some medallions to new pilots here. So please join us in welcoming those new pilots into the fold. And as I said earlier, the bronze medallion will be available to everyone. So, Ed? You should be, because you're a man to honor. Thank you.
Farm boy. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome.
I'd be very treasured.
Thank you. Again, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I know of at least two recent pilots, or those who've received their private pilot certificates, and we'd like to present these medallions to those individuals. John Shelton, who is here today. Ed ran off, but we'll get a picture with Ed later with that. And also Thad Bloom, who's also been recently joined the ranks. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it. Those are my words. I'll now let Glenn Moyer come up and tell us a lot of things that he knows. Thank you, Glenn.